Welcome back. We got a double hitter tonight. We are still live with Amsterdam tonight, and we bring you, from Braintree, we got Trillboogy and Miss Kai on the segment tonight, and we want to talk about the art of sex work tonight. How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
How y'all doing?
I'm doing well, man. I am definitely doing great. So tell us a little bit about yourself before we start.
All right, well, I'm Chill Boogie. I'm a vlogger, and I do a lot of work with sex workers, whether it's OnlyFans, porn, strippers, and anything that has to do with the sex world.
Mm.
I am Kayana Daniels, which you call me Kai. I am an adult entertainer, such as a sex worker. I do OnlyFans, porn, and stuff, a lot of content, and I am a dancer as well.
She's a dope dancer, right? She's a dope fucking dancer. We were just the other day, she just busted out a split. I was like, holy fucking shit.
Oh man. So y'all both from Massachusetts, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Boston, bro. I'm actually from Boston. I lived in Atlanta for a little while with the high school out there. You're just from out here?
Yeah, I am from Boston. I did go to school out here, but I did move to Grafton for quite a while actually. So.
All Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Got you. So how did you both get into this? How did you both get into this world?
Me, it just started off as I was hosting parties and I was using sex to sell because sex sells. And I would have porn stars or whatever come host the events, do the raffles. And next thing I know, next porn star hit me up, then I was doing interviews. And next thing I know, I was directing porn before I knew it.
So you had any notable porn stars come?
Yeah, Camilla Rose. You can actually look up on Pornhub. She just did it really well. She does tours. Definitely check her out.
Okay. And oh damn, I forgot the other part you had just said. You said, you started off at porn doing parties and then you started doing movies. Like what are some of your notable movies that you've done?
Like I said, I've done a lot of OnlyFans work for girls in Boston, whether it's directing the actual videos they're doing, coming up with concepts, angles, editing. I'm currently opening up a studio right now, and it's gonna have an OnlyFans set up, like some Christian Grey type shit, and anything having to do with content for sex workers. We just have fun, man. Sex sells, and on the back end, we use it to promote anything else. You can sell anything when they're watching for sex.
Right. You definitely can do that. So right. So Miss Kai, how did you start in it?
Oh, that's a long story.
Yeah, we got time.
Well, I've kind of always been a sex symbol. So, my mom, she was a madam, and yeah, so I kind of just got into it a little bit. My ex-girlfriend, everyone always just told me, just you're mad beautiful, you might just try dancing, and then I tried dancing, but before I tried dancing, I got introduced to the game, is what they call it.
Yeah.
So I started doing that for a little bit, and then I was really good at it, extremely good at it. So I just went from there. I'm not quite on have some videos on porn, but it wasn't me personally putting them up,
Like
guys
leaked
videos and shit,
So after they leaked their
So after that, and I seen the views, I was like, fuck it.
You ever do any porn out there, man? Oh, we ain't the only one. What's going on?
No. I ain't never did no porn. Home videos only.
I started off and that used to be my fetish is home videos. I didn't want to do nothing. If we couldn't record, I was just all set. Like I really go back and watch, and that's probably why I'm like this right now. It all makes sense, right?
Oh yeah, it all makes sense. But Miss Kai, you said you got introduced to the game. So like you got your mom's the madam, and she introduced you to the game, or somebody else introduced you to the game?
I mean, when I was younger, I always watched her. I did have a little comment that always said that I wanted to I want to be like one of those girls. I mean, I had a supportive mom, but it was just one of those. Instead of saying no, go to school, it was just not yet. You're too young. So I was like 5 years old. I was walking around with booty shorts. Like, it was really terrible for me. So I was really like, I kind of really just like got into this because that's all I seen when I was younger. So a guy introduced me to the game. You know, I was working at Tasty Burger, and fuck you working here for? What the fuck would you working here for? So it's one of those. But you know, we started chopping up, as they call it, and it went from there. I learned it, and then you know, I stayed in it for a while. You know, with a couple of guys, but then yeah, it wasn't for me with the whole partnership going on. So yeah, I decided to go for myself. Yeah, renegade is what they call it.
Okay. So that's what they call it.
That's a turn.
Yes, I am a renegade.
You're a renegade. So
Very frowned upon, by the way. Very, very frowned upon.
That's what I was getting ready to say. So explain to the viewers what a renegade is.
She thinks she's too good, though. She's independent with it, you know?
Yes.
She don't feel like she needs someone to do her advertising.
I've had, but it was more of a me right now, and in my situations, being in a game with having that partnership, it's always they're them holding something over like females' heads, like, well, you don't stay down, you can't get this, you can't get that, which is a little bit unfair because, you know, I'm out here every day doing what I do, and it's just like, you know, you're not giving me this because I didn't stay with you or whatever the case may be, or I left. I think it's corny as fuck. At the end of the day, it's us women who are out here risking our lives for you motherfuckers, or however you want to call it.
And we appreciate women. People think that I don't value them because I do a lot of sex work and all that, but like I overvalue them.
I got a lot of
you know, they're worth more than us. No one's gonna watch us.
People think sex workers are trash. A lot of people think sex workers are trash, and it's just terrible. I mean, I make a lot of money doing what I do, so
it's definitely a profitable field, bro.
I enjoy. It's not like I don't enjoy what I do. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm making somebody happy. Like, you know, you love me. Like, you've been client for almost 4 years, 5 years. So you know, it's loyalty for me. Oh my God.
Right. So you know, it's loyalty. So I get it. So like, how do you stay safe in this situation?
Safe. Is that what you said?
Like, do you still like? I know you say you know do what you do, but like, is there like, do you still go like? Do you go to blocks, or now if you go to blocks and walk and street walker, or you just
that's old fashioned, man.
Don't get it fucked up though. It's still happening. Yes, I have. Most definitely.
So how do you stay?
But I did that last year. Right? Yeah. But it's not really.
Now it's more porn and
you can really get in trouble for that. You know.
Yeah, it's not. Now it's more scripted work.
Yes, very scripted. You gotta protect yourself at all times.
And
literally,
it's more fun. Like sex is art, so when you can actually turn it into a movie, or you can go look at the Pornhub searches and go reenact something. Yeah, you go reenact something that's real. Like
I want to turn my OnlyFans into a cartoon, okay, like have some cartoon thing. Yeah.
And it's just like you can literally go watch her suck a dick. Like you can like, hold on, what game? Like you can literally go, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say this. She been wanting shit. That's what you want to know, man. We just, you know,
right.
Legal purposes. It's different. The game done changed.
Right.
But
I mean,
if you ask her if she can you suck dick? Is your blowy cold?
Very subscribe.
Okay, so she telling her blowy cold. You watch. Like, sex workers are also the funnest and most open people I know. It's just like, she just...
Sometimes I'm too open and I don't mean to be.
No, for real.
It's just like, it's just who I am. A lot of girls, they like to be closet freaks.
You can't suck a couple dicks a day, look square in the video eyes, and then come be shy, you know?
Right. So, you know, you say they closet freaks. So how do you, well, you being a producer of porn, how do you bring that out of them to say, listen,
I don't like working with OnlyFans girls that are just starting off because of that, because it's a lot of iffiness. And with it, you're either going to do it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do it halfway and you suck a dick or you show yourself, Like it's
Your
already
money don't
there.
make no
It's already
money,
there.
that's right.
And now it's just not being advertised because you're scared. You waste your time. Like if you do it, you gotta do it. I'm an all or nothing type of person. So I would tell her, like, just when you're ready, actually let someone know. And some girls will hit you up right after a breakup, like, yeah, I'm ready to make my OnlyFans. Like, man, this ain't, that's heartbreak talking.
Right. So do you turn them away?
Yeah, if I feel like she's not actually ready, it's not. You'd be wasting our time, and it's not for that. It's no longer fun. It's not,
Right.
I want
Right,
someone
right.
there for a long haul that actually wants a career, that actually wants to build. Not because it's annoying when you put all this work and then a couple months later you're like, you know what? I want to go back to being a CNA, and it's just like, all right, it's cool, but you just waste everyone's time.
It's cool, but being in this industry though, you have to actually like. I feel like I know a lot of girls who've been doing this for so long, and like at a certain age, you gotta stop.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're spending.
I'm not saying stop OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? You can still say, but you gotta stop like being in the game. Like you have to like you're supposed to be in it for a reason. Like either having your own company or own clothing line or makeup, whatever you want to do, whatever your passion is. Me, I'm gonna get my LLC because I love entertainment. Who doesn't? So I want to have a building where I can have people have their entertainments there, whether it's a stripper party. Oh shit, the club is closed. Oh shit, it's 4 a.m. Let's go to after hours real quick. So it's stuff like that I want to do. Dominatrix clothing line, all that, but you can't be 30 years old and be like, I want to go back in the game.
But do you see what I'm talking about? People I like to work with who have a whole plan for it. They're not ready. They don't want to just suck one dick today because they mad at their boyfriend and it looks fun to them. Like, no, she wants to start 10 dicks tomorrow.
Not making it a trend. Like,
yeah, it's not a trend. Like, this is
not like.
We really have fun with it.
We have fun, but this is really like work. Like, people think, oh, my 9 to 5, oh my God, I'm so tired, bitch. Try sucking mad, please.
When the camera's on, it changes, bro. Things is different.
So I know every porn star is.
No, come on. A lot of acting goes on.
That's why.
You rather having sex and you having to redo it just because the angle is bad.
Brother, I'll show you how to do the go. You know how aggravating that is? Like I gotta walk.
So how many times have you had to reshoot, shoots because of that? Like
all the time. Shit. Just like anything, how many times have you done a vlog or done a video and you be like, do another cut? How many times have you done the intro before? You know what I'm saying? It happens just like it was porn. Hey, I didn't get the angle when the dick was going in. You gotta redo it. Or the worst part is the ending. Like, say it was supposed to be a facial or something, and it doesn't go all the way. It squirts somewhere else, and it's like, fuck, bro.
Oh, it's in the eye. Oh my God, no,
that's actually a good thing. But no, I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But if the ending's bad, can you imagine? You gotta get going. Like, go take a lunch break, come back, and we'll figure this out again. Like just like anything else, you do retakes, redos, and it's work.
Right. So you have to, take a lunch break to reshoot, the ending.
You gotta rebuild. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go focus. Think about whatever you gotta think about.
I totally get it. So, Ms. Kav, we have to, so like when you out there, when you first started, like, I guess what some people want to know is like, how do you come up with your prices?
Okay.
I had to.
Prices for
raw.
Like stripper party.
Okay, let's be technical. Let's be, right now they say the going rate is $40
for
the government rate.
The going rate.
Yeah, I think you said government.
He's talking about those online dick sucks for $40. That's not real, bro. It's not real.
It's not, so the $40 thing is not real.
People are doing that? Wow.
Yeah, no, that's not it. That won't get you too far. And again, you pay for time, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, and I think that's what everybody gets fucked up.
Yeah, you're not paying, you're paying for time.
You're paying for my
if something
time.
happens, you can sell adults because you turn it on, it happens, cool. But like, I can tell you $40, and it is not gonna make someone too happy to be with. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, but that's what they say. That's the street going rate. So it's like, I got $40.
I would say, for like $150, you might make her happy enough to be around you. That if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? But it's not guaranteed.
Okay.
It's a time thing,
So it was a time thing. So like, what's the difference between like the sex worker and the escort? Because that seems like it's more like an escort service.
Same thing. That is. Sex worker is an escort. Escorts are sex workers. I mean, massage therapist is pretty much massage therapist to do a happy ending. You're a sex worker. Strippers, sex worker. Topless cleaners, sex workers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole bunch of different things that go into the whole group of sex workers.
I'm very open about what I do, so, but you know, you on camera, so you know, I ain't trying to.
No. Listen, I understand your camera. That's why I'm asking you. Like, how did you come up with your prices? Like,
my prices, I came up with my prices based on, you know, shit's not the same no more. What I would say, it's a lot of things have changed. A lot of shit is down, so a lot of people feel like. Think whoever made up OnlyFans, you are honestly phenomenal for that.
Greatness.
But what I will say, if no one had OnlyFans in this game right now, I feel like sex workers would be a little bit struggling right now, just a little bit, but not struggling, but like just on a not as making as much as we want to because so many things have been shut down.
Well, the strip club is down.
Like for example, since you want to talk about escorts and shit. That page is long gone. We've been through that.
Yeah. What percentage of money goes to the women? Okay, that's what you were talking. I just seen that question.
Yeah, that came across. Yes. So like, what percentage?
So you know,
what's my percentage?
No, it all depends on deals worked out. Everything's different. If we're just doing content, and you say you use my dick in the video, I might want a percentage of the video you're doing. If I'm just filming it and you get all the rights to video, and then we work it out for price of that. But it really all depends. Like I said, she's independent as all hell.
Oh yeah, nah.
She's 100%. Her OnlyFans, everything.
My OnlyFans is very solo, so anybody that's in my OnlyFans, even though I'm making money out the video that you're in, but you definitely paid me for that collaboration.
Yeah. So if she feels like her dick sucking that good, you're gonna pay her to be in her video.
With you,
that's
then cool. So. But if someone asks if they, hey, can I record this video? Yeah, cool. I want my money, and this is gonna be my OnlyFans. But everybody who always collabs with me has always paid me. Always.
Okay.
So it's like I said, it's a time. It's hard to explain. It's just all different deals, man.
And even the person that I collab with, such as with the leaked video,
mm-hmm.
Like he told me it was for his OnlyFans, it's for mine. Cool. But next thing you know, I got one of my fans hitting me up on Messenger like, hey, is this you? And I was like, oh, cool, my guy. So, you know, you was going to do that. And I mean, I knew that was going to happen. But it was like, you got to lie about it. I'm very open. So, I'm just going to.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that. And Grand Split, I'm going to get to your questions. he wants to set a date up. We're going to get to that in a minute. You know, we're going to get to that. But, you know, he wants to set a date up with her.
Okay.
So,
yeah, she definitely. Before you do that, can you stand up real quick? Because they don't even know that you got the hoop. Her ass is crazy.
I did actually stand up.
She did not know that her ass is really. They can't see.
She walked out the camera. Okay. All right.
Her ass is really that
little.
No, she really got the hoop, bro. I swear. It'd be clapping, it'd be doing thunderstorms and all that.
Okay. We see. So, I mean, you said, you know, collaboration. So just like the guy just said, he want to set up a date. So what would you charge depending on what he wanted, you know?
Absolutely. So here's my thing.
Depending on how much time, how much.
Yes, how much. I always go by the time, but me personally, since I'm independent, I go by the time and also what you want. All the time. That's because I am independent. So, like, yeah, it's always by the time. And again, yeah, what you want, like I said. Absolutely. Because, you know, I like to protect myself at the end of the day. So, yeah.
Well, he said, okay, thanks for standing up. So,
tell him to go subscribe to her OnlyFans or hit her on Instagram to set up any dates.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to all the handles where y'all can be reached at, you know, go from there with it, you know, a little later. But we just trying to get like into the whole world of it, like, you know, like what happens like from the beginning to the top. Like when you're bringing a whole.
That's what I'm saying. There's all different kinds of sex workers. Like say the topless cleaners, right? A lot of topless cleaners start because they literally just start up as cleaners, and someone to offer more money, like, hey, I'll give you, and she does it, and then next thing you know, she's doing topless cleaning. A lot of strippers start because they start off as bartenders, and next thing you know, she's like, all right, she's getting more money, let me level up and go strip. A lot of girls that's used to, whether it's street, whatever it is, that started off from just one dude saying, hey, I'll pay you, and you realize, it just levels up each one. It all depends on what sex work and field you start from.
I say I got introduced young. My first time was 16. I kid you not. I was very young. I mean, yeah. So, yeah.
Started at 16.
Yeah, white man. He kept following me on the street.
Sugar daddy type?
Yeah, he didn't want anything. He just paid for my time for the whole weekend, and I was just cooking for him while he just watched me. And then literally, I kid you not.
That's sick.
It's
now
sick.
thinking of it, like, damn. But like, and I'm like, damn, she's about to come cook for me next week, and I don't even know yet. But thinking about that,
it's crazy. I haven't seen him then, but it was just like, I kid you not, it changed my life. So every time anything that had anything to do with sex, some girls were like, oh my God, no. I was very open at a young age. So
I can tell you that, man, that a lot of sex workers do have whether past traumas or something,
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can tell you that's a big common factor in it all.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I can tell you that's about a common factor of sex trauma one way or another back,
We don't just wake up and be like, oh, guess what, guys?
If it's not sex, if it's not trauma, the other one is really just needing money at the time.
I had a lot of friends with me, like, I really don't do what you do, but I really need it. I can't feed my kids, and like I totally this is not what I do, but sometimes it's the last resort.
Right. So, like you said, trauma, but it seemed like you said your mom was a madam, so it seemed like money was already in the house.
It was. My mom was a madam, but it also was trauma too. Like my mom wasn't just a madam. There was a lot. There was a lot going on. I was a whole foster kid since I was 6 years old. So again, there's a lot going on.
So we got time to talk about it, So what was the traumas? Like you said, your mom wasn't there, so when your mom was there and you saw what she did, so you just decided to say, hey, can get my mom's attention. So you were fighting for your mom's attention?
No, I was never.
The more that you just seen it and you was curious?
I seen it, I was curious, but my mom has always showed me off. As a young child, she has always showed me off. It was always like, you have always told her, you're going to regret it because, she's a young girl. She shouldn't be wearing that. Men in and out of the house, a lot goes on, eyes are not always on children. So, father's a whole pedophile, feel me? So, a lot, yeah. My mom she did drugs, so that's another reason why I was in foster care. So he got, madam and a drug crackhead, excuse my language, but whatever, and then a pedophile. So, come on. You never know how a child's going to turn out. I think I'm pretty smooth.
You ain't no bullshit because you clean up good as a motherfucker,
Thank you.
I'm telling you, she put on a business suit, and you never know that her blowy is this cold. And then next thing you know, she took in this, and you be like, okay, the sex appeal is there. So you definitely got to have class to it.
I can be raunchy, I can be classy, whatever energy you give me.
That's the thing, though. Like the porn, the fetishes be different, man. Like some dudes want to be kicked in the nuts. Some dudes want to have their chest shitted on. Like I'm not lying, man. I'm not. Huh?
Well, yeah, I went through that. I'm not went through that, but I had a show.
I'm not judging you, bro.
No. I had a show last season, BDS and Kink. So I understand what some dudes like. I believe one of the young ladies said dude just wanted her to just come shit on his chest, and one dude wanted her to just bite his dick, like literally, like bite. Like, what type of that?
No bullshit. And now they have websites.
It's a little uncomfortable. It's a little I'm so sorry about this. It's a little weird.
Yeah, no.
I ain't gonna lie.
So just real quick, I obviously have a lot of sex worker friends, and I hear some stories. It's crazy. How do you stay safe working in this field?
I don't.
You do.
I do and I don't. But that's the real. I'm
The real is that you can never be too safe, and a lot of it is just risk.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Does she have hard limits? Hard limits as far as, do you have something you won't do in the porn? Like, will you?
Over the years, I've become very open.
Anal.
I mean, I done shoved the big ass thing in my ass. Trains, been there, done that. Coming in my mouth, been there, done that.
What about cum walks? Like when you cut facials in the public and you just walk around?
No, yeah, actually did.
See? I know some wild, I'm telling you.
So you actually took cum shots and just walked around with it?
Bitch, you walk. I fuck in public. I have.
She's good.
You good.
You're good. This ain't the Disney Channel.
Listen, yeah, I've done a lot, but
you can't see. The
other girl, I want to be so open. I'm like,
the other girl that did porn, Camilla Rose. She actually has something on Pornhub where she did a public facial walk. She did a dick suck at a beach. She took a facial and she was walking by people, and the people were looking at her faces, looking like, yeah, she was wild. Is B real? Her pimp or boyfriend? Be real? Who'd be real?
I guess he's talking to you. That's the guy from Cypress
Hill. No, ain't nothing like that. Ain't no pimping going on here, pimping. I'm a vlogger, and I just help sex workers and you know.
Let me clear the air for a second. I am independent. I've been in the game. I'm all set. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very independent. So if I choose to deal with a nigga, they're gonna always know what I do, and it's up to them whether they want to choose to deal with me or not. But at the end of the day, no, I'm not paying nobody.
Public facial walk, yeah. You'd be surprised how many people or how many views that public facial walk got.
That is sickening. I was told.
Don't be boring.
I mean, I've definitely walked, like, you can walk me in public, but man, that's crazy.
You took a facial, and the people just walk by and be looking like all up in your face trying to figure it out.
Yeah, she's independent.
Yes,
I'm guessing what some of the viewers might want to ask is like, so you make a decent or well-off living on what you do?
A rack a day keeps the stress away.
So what would you say on average a week that you would make? Just throw some astronomical numbers out there.
I don't even know, man.
Honestly, it's crazy because me being in the game, I have lost so much money because I've had partners. But now that I'm independent, calculating, being a bitch is very expensive. You gotta always keep the look up. So sometimes I be slacking on like.
I'd say 5 G's a week is a good goal.
A month, at least like 10K.
No,
for me, yeah.
So 10K a month.
I mean, again, me calculating when I was.
But I know people that do porn. I know girls that do porn tours from state to state.
I definitely go.
And then OnlyFans on top of that, and then she'll strip at a strip club on the weekend.
I'm in Boston.
And then she'll do hair during the day, and then she'll babysit them. At the end of it, it all comes up. What she said? We located in Boston.
Okay, so you say like 5K a week, 10K a month. That's great living. That's tax free. Or since you say you're self-employed, you got an LLC with it where you pay taxes?
I am gonna get an LLC, so like I can have a money trail, like a legal money trail. But I mean, OnlyFans is legal, of course.
And stripping.
Is true, but yeah. Sometimes it's really hard to get apartments or houses, especially when you're like, I'm dancing.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're a what? I got turned out so many times because, bitch, what?
With dancers, you making money. I go to work all week, and then I'm telling you, I know dancers for $800 a night. Boom,
boom. What?
Can you set it up?
They talking in the chat about something because one of the questions that's probably not there. Do you take cash only, Cash App, crypto, or credit cards?
If you no credit card. Always take money.
I always take money, but I take cash. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle.
So is it like is it like half up front or just full up front or like half before?
Regular is different. It's different. Sometimes regular pay me 2 weeks in advance. Sometimes people pay me right then and there when they set up and they see me. If I post, it's right then and there. If it's a far away, then yes, I need a deposit. Because after you cancel, at least you pay me the deposit, so technically it's not, well, I'm not wasting my time for nothing.
I get you. I totally get you. So so you just so a regular because
What
I'm
about
guessing
COVID?
that
When COVID was
I mean,
happening,
regular.
you cannot come see me unless you have a mask on. I'm not playing with you, play with your mother like that.
All right. So I'm guessing what's probably get ready to come down about like what like if you get a new person and he says like, hey, I just want to app, no PPP loan. And he said I want an hour, and I want an hour, and I just want to just chill, or I just want to have sex for an hour. Like so, they book you for an hour, and I'm guessing trying to say if they book you for an hour, what is your price for an hour? And you give them a price, and they don't have sex with you for an hour. They come in like 20 minutes. Like, are you still obligated for the next 40 minutes?
Well, for that time, for the hour, for that time, you can always do this. So for the hour, it depends for the time whether you're coming to me or if I'm coming to you. If you're coming to me, the time. I'm not gonna go my prices on here because it's just crazy. I can never inbox me for that.
No. Throw your prices up there. We need to know. Throw your
So
prices.
if you do your business within 20 minutes, I always tell people to pace themselves because I'm always booked. Somebody could be waiting outside. Don't get me wrong, I always communicate so like, hey, I got some right now. If you want to wait, you can. If not, come back, blah, blah, blah. But pace yourself. Some guys don't even say I want to stay. Some guys get so embarrassed and they actually leave. Because they paid for my time for a whole hour and then, it's not my fault. But we can definitely, again, you pay for my time, we can, once you're done with the network, within that time, we can sit down, talk, go smoke a blunt. I have a lot of clients who smoke weed, so we'll go smoke or anything like that, or we'll just talk, laugh. There's a lot of clients who really just take me out to eat. They like me to be in public with them, unfortunately. It's a girlfriend experience.
Somebody said, what does your average work day look like?
It depends. I kind of go to work whenever I want.
No, I mean, I understand that you go whenever you want. So, like, what is the longest day you ever had? Like,
I've been up for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I've worked the whole weekend nonstop. I kid you not.
No sleep?
No sleep. None. Zero.
And okay, you worked the whole weekend with no sleep. I mean, well,
Yes.
hey, it works out. It works out if you work the whole week.
Did you figure?
So did you know the whole weekend? I won't work during the week unless it's my regulars. If you hit me up during the week and I work the whole weekend no sleep during the week, no. Unless you're my regular, all right. But if you're somebody brand new, nah. I'll see you when I'm ready. Till then, you can either subscribe.
Yeah, she answered that grand split. She said she's done threesomes, and she said she had a girlfriend earlier, so that has already been answered. So they're inquisitive. How much did you make that week and you didn't sleep? Just an astronomical number. Don't have to give us the real exact amount.
Hours. 24 hours in a day.
That's 72 hours for a weekend.
I'm high as hell, man. Excuse me.
I was in Providence last weekend. Oh, weekend I made like 15.
1,500?
No.
15,000?
I had parties. I had people who paid for multiple hours. I had overnights.
You said a weekend, 1,500. No, that's happened a couple hours sometimes, man.
Right.
Okay, I'm just making sure. She said 15,000. Okay, 15,000 and 72 hours you made. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Now my jaw was hurting.
Your jaw was okay. So your
I'm
jaw was
like,
hurting.
oh
So,
my God, she can't be having these shows was going by, but I'm too honest.
well, while she's up, can we get the split that Trill Boogie talked about earlier?
What?
Oh, the
He said,
split?
yeah, can we
Oh,
see the split? The split.
Oh,
you got
Can
it,
we see the
dog.
split?
You got it, dog.
right.
We want to see the split before we go, because I know y'all got things to do. Okay, beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, that is amazing right there. So, I know y'all got a busy night, so I'm not going to hold y'all much longer. Definitely appreciate y'all for coming on and talking with me for a few. So where can, if anybody want, or the one before we go, he did say, do you do vacations?
Yes, I go on locations all the time. But I do vacations, but I'm so consumed and always making money every time. So when I see
No,
somebody,
like vacations, like where someone takes like trips and.
I'm not talking about
Well,
I always go on vacation.
Girlfriend experience for whole weekends.
Oh, how about the
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, you know, so where can they reach y'all? Because I'm pretty sure you did have some people calling, you, both of y'all.
Okay, well, excuse me, you want my whole number? Or you
No, no,
want
no, no, no. Just the handles, like Instagram.
Instagram. So you go ahead. What's your Instagram? Okay, so my
This is a whole
Instagram.
brand new one because we like to delete my
Well, look at
pages.
this here. My Instagram is Trillboogy. Trillboogy. And same with my YouTube. It's all just me having fun with sex workers and pretty girls. Some they might be cooking, we might be out. We did a couple road trips.
It's Kayana Daniels,
How you spell it?
KAIANA _ Daniels with 2 D's though.
Okay. Somebody asked, do you get calls from celebrities?
My old page, yeah. But what was my celebrities? It was like,
Some blue checks.
yeah.
Some blue checks.
I was supposed to see what's his name?
We're not gonna put him out there like that.
Here we go, man.
No, not like that. No, I was just dancing.
But stripper parties, yeah, which let me check, everyone needs strippers, man.
I got you. Grand Spliff, she says she's willing to travel. She says she'd come to Baltimore. They have no problem with that, But, for my fans that's out here watching, next time, we've been invited to Trill's Boogie's next party.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah,
If you've
definitely.
seen the footage that I seen from the last party that happened over this weekend, we definitely going to be
Every
there.
party I throw, it'd be like 4 to 6 dudes to 15 girls is that ratio. But girls is always more fun to party with, man.
Gotcha. I believe so. So thank y'all for taking y'all time to talk to me tonight. I know y'all got things to do, but I'm going to definitely bring y'all back again because we definitely going to check. Where can we find some of your videos, some of your movies at?
Look at my Instagram, and then I have all the girls that I work with tagged, and then you can look at their OnlyFans accounts from their pages. But my Instagram is full of girls that I work with.
So I'm going to ask you for Miss Rose next time when I want you back.
Whatever you want, man. Which one you want? Camilla?
You said Kylie Rose, right?
I'm actually getting Camilla. Yeah, I'm gonna actually vlog with her pretty soon. We do one for her birthday every year.
Okay. So when you do the vlog, just hit me. You got my number, and just hit me, and we'll go from there. So other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. We'll be in Braintree shortly. Next time I'm gonna shoot live right there with y'all.
All right, sounds good, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, bye guys.
You got my number. Thank y'all for coming on.